And they knew that if they put God at the forefront, if they made God their priority, that life would be better. My friends, God cannot be an afterthought. God must be a first thought. Now, track with me here, right? If God is the author of life, if God is the creator of life, if God has the purpose and the meaning of life, then in what ways and by what decisions are you making right now that reflect that truth, reflect that reality? See, a relationship with Jesus is not a set of beliefs. You can have really great theology. You can have really great biblical knowledge. You can believe in stuff. But it is your life choices that reflect that your relationship with Jesus is meaningless if you're not making the right decisions. Does your calendar and your checkbook reflect that God is the author of your life, the creator of your life, the king of your life? Does your calendar and your checkbook reflect that God is your first thought or God is an afterthought? Now let's get really practical. I want to put some boots on the ground with this. I want us to focus on two things, and that is vision and conviction. See, life is a journey. And as you know, every journey has a destination, and everybody is going to end up somewhere. And I'm not talking about some sort of eternal destiny thing, although that is true as well. What I want to talk about is in your life, you will end up wherever your decisions take you. And few people end up somewhere on purpose. And those people who actually end where they want to end are the ones who have a vision for their life. Without a clear vision, odds are you will never come to an end of your life and be like, yes, this is where I wanted to be. Because we wandered away. We wondered and we're like, well, how did I end up here? See, like so many of us, we have not made the decision by a vision of where we want to be in our life. And so at the end of your life, you might wonder, did my life matter at all? So you got to have a vision for your life. Now just take a minute for a minute. Let's maybe just sit back in that chair or that couch or wherever you're sitting and just sit back for a minute and just kind of think. Imagine for me, what does your life look like 10 years from now? Or what do you want it to look like 10 years from now? What do you want your friendships to look like? What do you want your job to look like? What do you want your marriage to look like? And what do you want the lives of your kids to look like? What do you want your physical health to look like? And if those things are the things that you want in your life, looking forward, then that's your vision. And vision gives significance to otherwise meaningless details of your life. Vision is the reason why you do what you do. Vision brings the world into focus. Vision brings order into out of chaos. And a clear vision enables you to see everything differently. And with that vision brings intention. We are intentional about the decisions that we are making when we have a vision. We are intentional that we're going to do certain things, but we're also intentional that we're not going to do certain things. If you got a vision for your life and your life turns out differently, it's because you didn't actually follow your vision. You didn't have the intention to say no to certain things and yes to certain things. And if your personal goals, if you have a vision for your personal goals, that's only going to happen through Christ. And if you have a vision of professional goals, that's only going to happen through Christ. And if you have vision for your marriage, then that's only going to happen through Christ. And if you have vision for your kids and your family, that's only going to happen through Christ. That is the vision that you need to have where Christ is first. A first thought, not an afterthought. To walk out your vision, you have to make decisions, and that's going to lead to your desired future. It's just not going to happen. People can have the greatest intentions, right? They can have, well, I wanted to get that. But you have to do more than that. Vision is what connects your current reality with your future dreams. My friends, as I pause my part of the conversation and ask you to begin your part, I just want to ask you this question. Do you have a vision for your life? Do you have a vision for your life? Does that vision bring you a conviction? A conviction of what to say yes to and what to say no to? And what does your checkbook and your calendar say? Because if you say you got a vision and you say you got a conviction, but you open your checkbook and your calendar and it goes, no, you don't. then you're only fooling yourself. Let's have a good, honest conversation. And may our checkbook and our calendar point us to the reality of whether or not God is a first thought or an afterthought in our lives. God bless you, my friends. We'll talk to you soon.